Okay, and here's the credits. Going underneath, that makes no sense. First I want to say that actually the characters having the stock animations instead of actual animations developed for that cutscene is actually annoying to me. It really seems like it really does seem like they should do more there. I mean, I guess to be fair, actually no, not to be fair, I don't actually know what I'm talking about. As for the actual game, I was actually thinking about it. I was like thinking of how I want to review the game. And I was thinking probably I just would want to compare it to the Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, and like I was going to say that the Banjo games are better. It seems weird that this game, the controls don't seem as tight, and hitboxes don't seem as good, and it seems a lot looser, which you'd think they'd be able to have tightened it up over 20 years. But then I started thinking about it. Honestly, Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, they're actually about, the controls and hitbox and everything are about as tight as this game is. It's just that the Banjo games are on Nintendo 64, so they were 64-bit, and so... Okay, hold on. Shoot. It went by too fast. You didn't see where I was. I'll have to go back, unless there's more. Maybe it's in not alphabetical order strictly, but more people, if they gave more money, then, because yeah, there's a whole lot of people that gave money. That wasn't very long, so you have to wait for me. But the original Banjo games really are about as tight in terms of the mechanics and physics and everything as this game. It's just that the Banjo games were 64-bit, the graphics weren't good. You kind of expected things to not exactly match up quite right. But this game looks a lot better, so you expect more from it, I think. Which, after 20 years, you should expect more from it. It's just not worse than the Banjo games, even though it might seem like it. As for the actual gameplay and everything, there was a lot of errands. Sheesh. Aaron, a Cato's theory. I should have checked, asked my friends who gave money to it, and then I can look for them too. I don't know, like Cthulhuigi / Darvo gave any, but I only had the abs. So, having recently Let's Played Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, I can think going between those two, not thinking because it is a different side of thing when you Let's Play a game, honestly. I think picked up on a bus, often he plays a game he says he likes, and at the end of it he says he doesn't like the game very much. And I think that's because when you Let's Play a game, I'm not sure exactly, but it's kind of weirdly harder to enjoy it. Because you're so focused on trying to be entertaining, I guess. So having recently Let's Played the two Banjo games, and then this game, I don't think this game is worse than the Banjo games. I think it is about the same as the Banjo games. Banjo games do have some problems, even though they're basically my favorite games, they do have some problems. And honestly, I don't think I could say I like this game more than the Banjo games. I'm not sure I can say I like it as much as the Banjo games, but that's probably because of nostalgia. So, I've never actually rated Banjo games, so I'm not going to rate this game. I'm going to say it was a 9.11 out of 44 seconds. No, it's a good game. It has some problems that I think people have said. It has some problems that they probably could have fixed, but it's a problem that the original Banjo games had. Looking forward to the next game, because I think they could probably improve on it a lot. And also the Switch version, which I'm going to play, not Let's Play, so I'll be able to take a better look at how that goes. But it's a good game. It's, you know, it's a good game. Could be better. We're at the AIs, and I'm running out of review to talk about. I know I could skip all this, but I already forget what the buttons are to skip it. You know, fast forward, I mean. I don't want to skip it because I want to see me. Anyway. If you like the original Banjo games, and the only reason you wouldn't like this game is nostalgia. If you didn't like the original Banjo games, you probably like this one. And if you've never played the Banjo games, you honestly should probably play the Banjo games first, but maybe not. And I can see why people wouldn't like this game, and I can see why the game got mixed reviews. Although I can also see why this game mixed reviews were just because people said they really liked it and people said they really didn't like it, because that's the nature of collectathons, I think, actually. And yeah, at this point I've kind of run out of stuff to say. About to say, you're almost to the A's. No, actually we're only about halfway through the A's. I was just saying the AX and... Yeah. Alex hopes this didn't suck. Okay. Good name there. Alex. And Alex. And Alex. And Alex. And Alex. We're just saying the Alex B's, actually, so... Now, my third novel, Wandering Fortunes, one of the characters was originally named Alex, but he was brother to a character named Alden, which is a very similar name, so I changed it, and I decided I wanted to keep the X for some reason, so I just named him Xavier. Alex Hogg. Alex Kaufman, not safe for Alex, okay? That's probably roads in a lot of contention. I wonder how many people in these credits originally raged against the game and said it'd be terrible when the Kickstarter rollout release kind of was a slight disaster. It's there's not a whole lot they could have done about that besides just get the game out sooner, but that would basically require them to delay the main release because of the whole customs thing. That was apparently a big debacle. I mean, one thing they should have done was actually give out tracking numbers, which apparently they were able to at a later point. I don't know if it cost them money to do that or what, but that would have let people know what was going on better. Also, apparently they would sometimes, actually not very often, we didn't say that a lot actually, but they did eventually mention it on Twitter, but they kind of didn't on Kickstarter, so they kind of were a little bit bad at keeping people updated on Kickstarter. I mean, it was their first Kickstarter, and basically their first indie game, the first game not being done under Nintendo. It wasn't their first game not being done under Nintendo. The first game they did, it wasn't under a different company. They might have done some under Microsoft, some of them might have left before then, but it's a learning experience. I assume they can do better. They will do better. I know. One guy has done several Kickstarters, a few big ones, and it's like every single time he underestimates how much it's going to cost, partly because printing problems and shipping problems, so he ends up just Ali, where you memory. That's a weird way to, yeah. But yeah, so it's like one took years, I think, to actually get everything shipped out because he had to raise the money through going to cons and such. But he eventually did get them all out. That's why when I do Kickstarter for the Cloudy Cuckoo Cosmos graphic novels, it's gonna be, it'll probably end up being a miss. And Rod backed this. I'm not surprised. He's listed on. They're listed on there. Could be a she, I don't know. And everyone's from Skyberry Symphony and Scott Pimentel and Duth. I don't think that's actually everything. Lensfeld. And we have Andre. That's just not. No last name. We're into the ends. Look, just skip a few minutes and I'm sure I'll get to the D's, so yeah. Unless you actually want to see all these names. Meanwhile, hi Devin, you're on video. And Living Memory of Bear. Dr. Clockwork. And your E from Montreal. This is a great game. I was gonna say... Yeah, there's apparently Kickstarter games kind of have a reputation. Video games done through Kickstarter have a reputation of not turning out too well, apparently. I don't know what a reputation for books are, but the ones I've backed have turned out pretty good. Actually, I'm going to get a Kickstarter funded book here pretty soon. I think I'm going to be shipping out pretty soon from a comic called Scapula. I remember in Sonic Colors, the credits for that game, they had a 4 or 5 minute song playing, then that ended, and it kept going. They had like 2 or 3 other songs. Had a lot of credits there. It should have had just had a 20-minute song for these credits. Actually, no. The credits, they should have had the Yooka-Laylee rap over the credits. Now we have Andrew, and we have Andrew. And Rue. Andy Beer. Apparently Clinkenbeard is a real name. That's the stuff you learn doing health insurance. You also learn health insurance is terrible, terribly. I'll probably just put this in its own video. Another creator of worlds and his wife. Maybe I should have made my name Duth, Cloudy Cuckoo Cosmos, Olec. You know, get some advertising in there. Technically my name alone's advertising, but, you know, having little bit extra besides just the name makes, because you notice I'm only looking like, here's the conflicted one. I'm only looking at the ones that listen, that have something besides just the name. Lucid Dream Mage. I mean, Duth Olec alone is some weird, but then again, I don't think anyone's gonna make it to the T's. And Antonio Tony. I guess 0 to being able to fast forward, but I forgot to check what the buttons are. At this point, I think I just want to leave it going. Forget fast forwarding. Even though we only just now get to the AO, the apps. Apple pie. Oh, apple pie, tasty. There's Rotman. Foamed. Arnold foamed Everson. Armando, aka Gallade, hero of piggies. We're at the arts. And the arties. And the Arturos. ASDF Schnitzel. I'm actually surprised that's the only ASDF. This is a bit why having a get your name in the credits thing is a bit insane, because you get this many people. That's why I have on my Patreon, if you give, I forget how much, I give you $2, I think, you get a word on my website. You can have your name, or you can just choose a different, just completely random word. Because reasons. Alright, Romero. Alright, the seasons. Actually, are at the Oz. Awesome to be a backer. Actually, I wonder if picked up on a bus. I wonder if he'd be under picked up on a bus, or Jadder's or John, or sure what. We were finally at the bees, so might see him. I actually don't remember if he ever mentioned giving. This game is worth every P. And every B, and every A, and every C. Actually, it's worth every P, A, G, I, and E. Baron von Sir Dr. Kevin de Poole, Esquire, 3rd D. Some people, Basil, King Jingling, El Hakim, Hakim is like Banjo-Kazooie, it had the character names between the names. B movie, Tehran. Beast. Not best. Beast. Also beef. You know, the Bureau of every elite the Bureau of Elite Fighting Forces. Ben King Groom. Ben Inwood. My name is in a game. Wow. This will be the first time Duth Olec's named during the game credits. Or any credits. Well, maybe not any credits, but in game credits certainly. But perhaps not the last. I would like to have a Cloudy Cosmos game too. I've had some ideas. To be fair, the first book, Sloobs, was originally conceived as a game, and then I realized I like making stories a lot more. You might be able to tell. But, I don't know if it'd work as a game now. I don't know what would work as a game. Probably would want to make a whole new story, but it would be a thing interesting to do. And the Cloudy Cosmos novels, graphic novels, games, either series or the internet series, show, or movies, and of course a radio drama. Because an audiobook isn't enough. Why don't we actually give all of the characters their own voices? Big fan of the Banjo franchise. Hope it. I think the people might have put in more words than they can fit on here. I don't remember if it's like had a limit or what, but Banjo Kazooie. Oh, we skipped the BIs. I forgot to see if they was picked up on a bus. Oh well. See, at this point I would just start skipping, but that's not being fair to everyone who... It's not being fair to all the Xaviers and the Zazas and the Zippies and the Zoopies and the Yuccatashes. Both Kid and Squid. Not being... Not being fair to all the, Bradley, wow, special boy, Handler. Frog and Rio. Brandon, not the game journalist player. It turns out all those A names were actually people who just pretended their name was A so they'd appear earlier in the credits so people would notice. That would make no sense. That's why people would do it. Yes, I would like to change my name to Aaron Aronson. No. Yeah, Aaron Aronson, so that my name can appear earlier in credits. Fluent and nerd. Brandon Wayne Bryant, anti-war whistleblower. Congratulations. There's someone from Costa Rica, apparently, and there's someone from the Retro Gamer Bay. Is Roach your real last name? The Fuzz. Oh, Icy Lobster. I was saying like Icloibster? Icloibster? What? That's why you don't want to make your nickname just one word when it's actually 2 words. Muffin, that's a good nickname. Brian Blue Melon, the Blood Bunny seller. Do you sell blood bunnies? Yay, a banj! Happy to make this happen. Happy to make this happy. There's Ohio, and there's Surreal Canine. Oh. I thought it was like Surreal Canine, like Surreal Hurricane, or Surreal Canine. I wonder if I'm gonna be the only person ever who gets to sit through this entire thing. I mean, at this rate, I'm not gonna sit through it all. I want to stand up at some point because, oof. Bronson Chaotic Climax Eshelman. Okay, so here's a challenge. Anyone who records these credit sequence and reads aloud every single name on here, you get a free copy of my book. It totally wouldn't be a way for me to just advertise my book. Bryce never spent more than $20, Doyle. Well, I never spend more than $10 on a Steam game. Steam Summer Sale is going on now, and I've bought a few games so far. I might actually break my $10 promise, because I have been wanting to get Fallout 4, but you know, eventually it'll be less than $10 in a sale. Probably when Fallout 5 comes out. When it's Fallout 3, you're not to consider getting that, but there's some stuff I've wanted to, like, there's a, to be fair, Fallout 3 I could do that one, but I've wanted to do a, oh, we're out to Seas. How long have I been out of Seas? I have been wanting to play through a Fallout game. Well, actually, I've thought of a few character ideas I wanted to do. Kazooie. But, honestly, I feel like because this is so big, a better way to do it would be to have a page. Callum Whitman, get Twisted used to sing my name. I mean, I know its name, but why? They should just have a page you can go on and see. They scroll through it all. That I feel like would. And I know they can just fast forward through it, but because it's automatically going, I feel like I should give them all their due credit. Because I'm crazy. You know, I'm wanting to play through a Fallout game as a character, max strength, maybe max speed, or endurance, or close to it anyway. As low intelligence as possible. No guns, or actually even like melee weapons, just punching. And it's Freakazoid. Playthrough Fallout game is Freakazoid. Carlin, my wife, can never see the scud. Another character, or yeah, another idea would be to play through Fallout game as pacifist, play it as the Doctor. Just have max intelligence, maybe close to max charisma, maybe half charisma. It kind of depends on the Doctor, honestly. Some have charisma, some are complete incompetent in that field. Like Tom Baker's Doctor was definitely completely incompetent in charisma, but David Tennant really did have a Doctor who, like David Tennant and the fifth one, I don't remember his name, which makes sense. Not me, I don't remember his name, but it being similar. I'm getting kind of hungry. I wanted to finish this before getting some food. I'm not too hungry, but getting there. I only played through Fallout New Vegas twice. Once as myself, more or less, and the other one as my evil self. It was fun. I murdered everybody. I made towns abandoned. I killed all the important characters. I tortured people. I ate them. In fact, the only family on the Vegas trip I didn't pulverize was the ones who do eat people. They seem like they know what they're doing. Hero, unparalleled master of giving mo. Chris, I guess I'm immortal now, Bailey. Yes, because now I've said your name. Actually, I think that makes you mortal again. Bianco Hills. Chris Champagne. Is Champagne a real last name? I apologize if it is. Although I like the name Eggison. Like Edison, but more like Eggman. I couldn't say his name because he was an unsung hero. Wouldn't want to ruin that for him. Megaloparthy? Chris Miller. How to be a supporter and Chris Middlestaff. I think I'm getting pretty much enough entertainment just from these people who wrote too much. Chris Chively. Look, Ma, I'm in a video G. I'm gonna stand up. Actually, I can't stand up very high. I mean, I can, but my headphones don't reach that far. Ugh. Oof. Kinda wish I'd said at the beginning, estimated time for credits, 5 hours. That way I could have said, okay, I'll skip. Christopher J. The Destroyer Kitchen. Christopher L. Danger Marshall. I. Oh, maybe that's maybe the first. Christopher Ryan. If you can read this, yee. Christopher Walters, Occupational Therapy. Chuck the Robot. Oh! Cider Man! Does whatever some cider can. Claire Sims, Disco Sims, Isle of Man. Clayton, nickname here, Caldwell. Yeah. Gonna go to the other side of the room real quick. I figure as long as I'm gonna be here for a while, I'll check Pokemon Go, see if any Pokemon are watching the credits with me. Hugo 117, Dark Lord of all Realms. Colin. There's a lot of Hoot Hoots around. Four-eyed Hoot Hoot here too. Also, only one Poliwag away from being able to get a Politoed. Now that I have a Poliwag worth evolving. Well, a few minutes ago, I think I said skip ahead a few minutes and you'll find me. And I actually said that like a few hours ago, probably. Oh, this Hoot must have crap defense. Crandall, Floppy Baby, Gutierrez. Credits are cool. Grillpix, a real cat. Well, there's Cthulhu. It didn't look hard. It didn't look quick enough. It passed me by. I don't think it's Hakafui, though. He might have put it under Darvo Prower. Again, I don't remember if he did. I probably should have asked. Like, I think I said that like hours ago. I should have asked. And I would have looked. DK, Schoolcraft. And Dag Olav. Sounds like Duth Olec, but it's not. It's the Russian Duth Olec. Damien and Damien. And Damien. And Damien. What, no, Damien? Or Damien? And there's a bunch of Dans. And I forgot to look if Danny was there. Most people, I don't know. Actually, I guess he could be down here somewhere. Dandy what? Danger Fox, Danger Duck, Danger Mahoney, Danger Dolan. A lot of Daniels have nicknames. Daniel Andres, thanks for selling out. I have to get through almost all the D's to find me, though. Not even the Dannies yet. Daniel Holland and his Diddy Kong Jaffer. And I hope this is recording. Daniel Moreno Chainer. I love you, Step. Oh, we gotta take that first step. The super composer of Gah! The super composer of Gah, run out of the room! Daniel Schmidt. I think so. Hey, got to the Dannies. Darvo Prower, there he is. David Roundhill, I'm in the credits. Or in the credits. Okay, I can't take it anymore. Whoops. Wrong button. I've got to watch the whole thing again. Okay. Yep, we have to watch the entire thing again now. Radio speed. Oh, wait, you can make it go really fast. Okay, everyone, can you keep track of this? There's gonna be a quiz later. Dustin, 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 Dusty, Dusty, Dutchy, wait. Okay, there I am. Right between Dustin, Parento, and Dwal Spore 98. looking at the line on the right. Wait. Wow, there's a lot of Jeremys. Wait. I want to see. I'm curious. That's what I'm to probably put Big Dawn of Us. Oh, this is actually a lot later than it would be. Okay, not there. Thank you. Wait. What? Thank you for returning, guys. Thank Mr. Skeletal, Duth, Gersa. Thank you, everyone, Tristan Liver. Thank you, family, for everything. Thank you for all the wonderful memories. Thank you for believing in this project. Thank you for bringing back my childhood. Thank you for creating this game. Thank you, Haley, for lighting up my wear. Thank you, Platonic. Thank you, Platonic, for reviving our Nost. Thank you, Platonic. Thank you, team, for YL, Edgar Worka. Thank you all to Bacchus Wonderf. Thank you, Ali. Thank you, I can't wait for the next one. Thanks, Ben. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for all the good memories you got. Thanks for all the wonderful memories. Thanks for coming back and killing it, Guh. Thanks for giving us this opportunity too. Thank you for letting us relive the good old. Thanks for your memories, Simon Desolate. Thanks for the leap, guys, Rimmick. Thanks for the remembering childhood, here's. Thanks for the memories. Thanks for your time. Thanks, Josh, for introducing me to VK. What if that's Josh Anderson? Thanks, Paytonic. Thanks to B-Ray, Dan Campbell, the boss foe. Thanks to the employers. Thanks to the employers, Rare. Thanks for not making this. Thanks for not making this a diving sim. Thank you. Okay. It's that chap from Team 17. Let's. Oh, that's fine. Zap, zip, zack, zig, zig, zack, zig. Zap, zip, zoop, zop, zip, zoop, zip, zoop, zip, zoop, zip, zoop, zip, zoop, zip, zip. No. Thanks for playing. Scrolling hadn't right. Okay. Oh, yeah. Good game.